G'day and welcome to the latest issue of Print21, the weekly video news bulletin for the Australian and New Zealand print industries. This episode is sponsored by Spices, creating solutions together. And this week, in fact, Print21 is coming to you live from PacPrint, the big regional print industry show, print industry trade exhibition for Australian and New Zealand printers and from people from further afield actually, with the expo running for 4 days here at the Melbourne Exhibition Centre. Speaking as the ribbon was cut in the opening ceremony at the centre, Peter Harper, CEO of Suppliers Association Visual Connections, which produces the show, half owns it with PVCA, said the exhibition is looking terrific, and with more than 100 exhibitors, there's something here for every kind of print business. The show was officially opened, in fact, by local federal MP Josh Burns, who told us his father had a 30-year career in print, and Burns himself said he spent time in the packaging field. He said, talking to printers at the show, he said, "It's a pleasure to open PacPrint. Australia is proud of its precision manufacturing industries. Printing has a great part to play in the future of the country." And of course he's part of the new government, so let's hope his words come true. Several thousand print business owners and managers from across Australia and New Zealand, and a few from farther afield, are expected to tour the aisles here at PacPrint. It's actually the first major comprehensive trade show in the region to take place since COVID, of course. Visitors will show a plethora of new print technology, with multiple hardware, software and materials launches slated and going on throughout the whole 4 days of the show. They're also able to take part in the industry podcast, coming live from the show on the Print21 stand, C35. Go there and talk to me and anyone there, and we'll get you on the podcast. Industry suppliers have been working overdrive to launch and bring a host of advanced technology to the show floor. As Peter said, more than 100 of them here, including most of the major names in the industry. PacPrint is actually co-located with wide format show Visual Impact and also the Labels and Packaging Expo. So it gives visitors an insight into different opportunities in print as the old boundaries blur, thanks to digitisation. The show will also see the about to merge associations, PVCA and TRMC. They're taking a joint stand just over here, in fact, and they'll be talking to printers about their exciting future. In other news this week, marketing communications group IVE expects to close the year with revenue 14% higher than last year at $750 million, with EBITDA and net profit also up. Issuing guidance, it says underlying EBITDA is expected at 98 million, up from 85, excluding JobKeeper, with underlying net profit after tax expected to hit 33 million, which is 55% up from last year's 20 million, excluding JobKeeper. And that would deliver an earnings per share uplift of 70% compared to 2021. Great result there. All print businesses, including IVE, are facing rising costs, consumables, energy, labour. At IVE, though, Jeff Selig, Executive Chair, said, "We continue to work successfully with clients to manage flow-through price increases as a result of upward pressure on input costs." All printers are dealing with that situation. IVE says its integration of Active Display Group and AFI branding solutions is progressing well. Full integration is expected to be complete by September, just 3 months' time. That's actually 3 months later than advised. And of course that's due to adverse weather and COVID-driven delays in completion of IVE's new Braeside facility. Fantastic new building there. All 5 Active and AFI plants being consolidated into that new facility. I brought Active and AFI back in October. Walter Rice, founder of Ferrag, which became one of the biggest developers in the mailroom solutions in the print industry, newspapers, magazines, catalogues. Walter Rice sadly passed away at the age of 95. A true industry pioneer, Rice had 3,000 patents to his name, with Ferrag systems revolutionising mailrooms around the world, enabling high-speed, ever bigger print runs to be printed, after the evening soccer games and be delivered into suburban letterboxes before breakfast the next morning. Fantastic achievement. His systems enabled the rapid growth of publications in the West, in the communist countries as they were at the time. Pravda was famously a customer, and in the developing world as well. The Real Media Collective CEO Sleepout team, raising money for homeless and for those in housing crisis, it surpassed its $35,000 target, now on $48,000. And that was in its first year, following the sleepout that went on. Donations ranged from a wonderful anonymous $10,000 down to $10, all welcome, with many print industry names on the list of donors. Donations remaining open until Thursday night. Go to the print21.com.au page and you'll see a link there. Rodney Frost, CEO of the Lamson Group, Michael Schultz, General Manager of SOS Printer Media Group, Graham Morgan, Managing Director of the Morgan Shaw Consulting business, and Kelly Northwood, CEO of TRMC and soon to be PVCA, slept out in the cold overnight, one of the coldest nights of the year, or longest nights of the year too, to raise funds and represent the print industry as a collective team. That's it for this year's issue of Play Print21, coming to you from PacPrint. Thanks to our sponsor Spices, creating solutions together. Go to print21.com.au for all details on these stories. All the PacPrint news is there. You'll see video stories, news stories on the Print21 site with all the major exhibitors here. Go there for a complete update. This is me, Wayne Robinson, signing off for another week from print21.com.au on the Play Print21 video.